What's going on, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to this AM mobility session. We got about 15 minutes of some quality movement. My name is Gene here with EXOS. For today, all you're going to need is that yoga mat or pad for the floor, and then a water for afterwards. I hope after this you guys feel refreshed and ready for your day. I decided to log in just a little bit early just so I can talk a little bit, and then we're starting right at 7:45. So today our plan is we're going to work from the ground up to a standing position. Okay, really trying to focus on ankles, knees, hips, and then a lot of shoulders. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of shoulder movements incorporated with that lower body. And yeah, it's going to be pretty simple rep scheme. We're just going to do 3 of everything. So 3 of each movement. So if you ever get lost and you have to go back and watch me, just remember 3. So 3 each side. And yeah, we're going to have some fun and feel nice and loose for the day, feeling refreshed and ready to go. Something that I love to start the day with: nice cup of coffee, some water, and then start some corrective or some movement. So let's go ahead and get started. Take that space on the floor that you have, and all we're going to do is go right to the ground. So on your butt, from here, we're going to go into a leg cradle. So different than a knee hug, you're going to angle that knee out and basically try to cradle your knee as if it was a toddler. So down and up, we're just going to go for 3 here. Notice that the opposite leg, okay, is driving into the ground, nice and flat with that heel. All I'm doing is trying to work on getting some external rotation of that hip. So once you've done 3, go ahead and roll to your side. Now we're going to go into some T-spine rotation. So off to your side, knee comes up to belly button, hand over that knee, reach out, and then across. We're going to go 3 here. Try to follow that breath. Okay, we're going to try inhale, reach, exhale, across. Again, if you're just signing on, we're going all 3s here, so 3 each side. Then I want you to come up to that seated position. We're just going to go side to side. So hip shifting into that shin box. So we're going to go 6 total. Hands come out to side or overhead. Six total with those hip shifts. Okay, from there, go ahead and curl one of your legs almost into that Indian position. And the other one is just going to come up right outside that foot. Hand outside your hip. You're going to drive off your hand and heel, and then just get right into that quadruped position. So hand and heel drive through, right into that nice quadruped position. 3 each side. Switch it up. Notice you really want to try to drive that shoulder down, away from your ears, and then rotate into that quadruped position. 3 each side. Drive down and then rotate. Once you finish 3, we're gonna do a little extension flexion or cat camel. So get that spine moving, chin goes up, big extension, and then around that back. Chin goes all the way through, head goes into the chest, then back up. 3 of each, 6 total. Okay. We're gonna try some scat push-ups. Okay, scat push-ups from the quadruped position. So all that's gonna happen here is shoulders are going to retract towards the ear, okay, and then drive away. Retract those shoulder blades and then drive away. 6 total, 3 of each. Just trying to give your body a chance, okay, to wake up. Make sure everything is in place and moving. Once you finish 6, go ahead and kick that leg up into a half kneeling position. Okay. Now from here, drive that knee out almost in a diagonal fashion. Okay, then I want you to move that opposite shin in. All you're gonna do from here is rock out, opening up that hip, and then rock back. If you'd like to, drive your hands or palms together nice and tight to keep that torso in one line, and then drive back. 3 each side, and then switch. So, start at that half kneeling position, give me that good angle with that foot, drive that opposite shin in, drive out, palms together, nice and long. Try to get a nice hold. Very nice. Okay, next movement. It's going to be a little bit of a flow here, so watch me and then get into it. All we're going to do is drive that hip forward, zip up nice and tall, big reach. Then you're just going to kick, same arm, that knee is up into that big T-spine rotation. And then I want you to kick back with that heel, getting a little bit of hamstring stretch, and then reset, back up tall. Big rotation, kick back, and then back to that starting position. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So I'm in my half kneeling position, that toe is curled in back of me. I'm driving my hips through, reaching up tall, and I just split my arms, kick back, big swoop of the hands, and I'm back to that overhead position. 3 of each. A little bit of a yoga flow here. And then switch. Okay? Remember, we really want to tuck that tail and drive that glute forward before we start any movement. So make sure everything is in one line, knee all the way up to the shoulder and then ear even. So overhead position, split, drive back, swoop, back to that overhead position. Back, 3 each side. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna stay in this half kneeling position. All we're gonna do is a little bit of a partial world's greatest. So from here, drive my hand down, okay? Kick that heel and drive that leg completely straight like a pole. Opposite hand comes down into that instep, and I'm trying to get some range. and then just meet back at the top. Now we're gonna do 3, give you another angle here. So, hand comes down, try the leg out, get some depth into that instep, really try to exhale through that range, come back up nice and tall. Hand comes down, drive back, elbow to instep, and back up tall. 3 each side, and down, nice and long. Make sure we're getting long with that back leg. Heel goes into the ground, no rotation, just want to get all that range with my hips, and then meet myself back into that half leg position. Okay, once you've done 3, let's go ahead and walk the hands up into that final standing position. Now from here, I'm going to get into a nice base, so something where I can be athletic and nobody's going to knock me over. Soften those knees, and I'm just going to extend my palms out, back and forth, big chest stretch. So I'm really just trying to show that logo and open up and then close. 3 each. So wear that logo loud and proud. 6 total. And then from there, cross those arms. Okay, we're gonna do some spinal cars. All I want you to do is lock that lower half in. Right arm goes to left shoulder, vice versa. Big circles, 3 each way. Okay, and then switch. 3 each way. Okay, after you are done, let's get into that high split position. Okay, so notice my toe, knee, and nose are all in one line, and my back leg is extended, almost as if we're in that warrior position. From here, I'm just going to fold down into that big A position with my hands, almost as if I'm trying to fly forward towards you. Big reach, and then I want to swoop those hands as if we were in that half position, and then drive down. So reach forward, big A, swoop hands, drive down into that lat pull down. Now, one little tidbit, let's make sure that that heel is driving into the ground the entire time. And I'm really trying to test that dorsal flexion on each side. Once I finish 3, hands go down, I get into downward dog, and I get some ankle ranges, back and forth, walk my hands all the way back to standing position, and then I switch sides. So I'm back in that half, that high split. My toe, my knee, and my nose are all in one line. Big A, swoop, pull down. Big A, swoop, pull down. 3 each side. Of course, when you're done, give me that nice downward dog. Drive those heels through the ground, back and forth, and then walk back up to that standing position. Last movement here. All we're going to do is load up, okay, one leg. So soften those knees into that base position that we started with standing. Shift to one side. Try to sink that foot into the ground. Okay, sink even lower, lower, lower. And then you're just going to kick that foot out to an inverted hamstring and also a T. So you're going to get your hands out now into a T instead of an A. So load that leg, load that knee and hip. Drive out, stand up. 3 each side, load, out, extend, back up. Load that leg, load that hip, drive out, and back up. Load, T, back up. 3 each side. Okay, we got about 2 minutes left. Last series here. Okay, so you're gonna go right over left or vice versa. Whichever leg is back, I want you to really extend, get those obliques nice and high with the hands. Then I want you just to fold over. Okay, back to the top, nice and high. Fold over. Fold over. 3 each side. So whatever leg is back, that arm is going to extend within it. Just trying to get more range. Open up, and then reach. Big oblique. Let's really get those hips back and forth. Very nice. Good. So that concludes our morning AM mobility. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you guys all have a fantastic day and feel that much more better. If you guys want to continue to move, continue to breathe, feel free to do so. I encourage it. And mahalo. Have a good day.